The Tronsmart Apollo Bolt that we've looked at previously was one of Tronsmart's attempt to an in-ear style ANC earbuds that in my opinion worked really well. And since then there was also a headphone with ANC, and now they've launched their new pair of ANC earbuds that really seem to hit most of the right notes. Today we're taking a look at a new offering from Tronsmart to see if this earbuds is what you've been looking for. Will they be any good? Welcome to a review of the Tronsmart Apollo Air and Air Plus. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel, leave a thumbs up on this video as well as share this video to all your friends around. With that said, let's get on with a review of the Tronsmart Apollo Air. So today's earbuds are sent over to me by Tronsmart Malaysia for review, and we've also collaborated to give away one pair of the Apollo Air to one of you lucky winners, so check out the links below for the details of the giveaway. The Apollo Air retails for about 70 US and the Apollo Air Plus retails for about 100 US, and that's around 299 Malaysia ringgit and 399 respectively. And I love this new offering structure from them because if you can live without some of the features, you can have the option to go with the cheaper one. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out my links in the description below. So if you look at the design for both the Air and the Air Plus, they are actually identical because most of the differences are internal, and there's a good reason why Tronsmart makes it that way. So the case is made of this matte finish, very smooth and very high quality, so either you get the white or the black, they both have the same finish. At the top of the case there's an embossed Tronsmart branding there, which is tastefully done and doesn't clutter the appearance of the case. So at the back of the case there is a button for you to check the battery percentage of the case, and next to that the Type-C charging port, and when you plug it in, the LED in the front will blink to tell you the battery percentage of the case. So 3 blink in blue means you got more than 11% of battery life, and if it blinks in red means you have less than 10%. The first difference between the Air and the Air Plus is that the flat bottom of the Air Plus hides the wireless charging coil, so you can top it up wirelessly, and the Air doesn't come with wireless charging. So the lid opens firmly, but one thing I hope that this earbuds have is a nice weighted hinge or perhaps a friction lid, because this lid doesn't stay open, which is not the best part of these earbuds. So the earbuds of both the Air and Air Plus is exactly identical, and it's a stem style earbuds design, and the first thing I notice is how big the front part of the earbuds is, so it's very long. I normally get excited with this because larger head usually indicates either bigger battery or better technology. Unfortunately in this case the head contains only great technology but not a big enough battery, and because of the design it does stick out of your ear a little bit, but personally that doesn't bother me too much unless you like sleeping on your side with your earbuds inside your ears. The touch sensor surface has a nice Tronsmart branding there, and overall build and look of the earbuds is very clean and classy. So the second difference here between the Air and the Air Plus is that the Air Plus comes with an in-ear sensor, so if you look very closely into the tip of the earbuds, you will see that the Air Plus actually has the sensor there for autoplay or pause. So if that's not a feature that you need, then the Air will work just fine. So battery life is not something that the Apollo Air or Air Plus shines at, and I say this because these earbuds runs the latest Qualcomm 5.2 chipset and it's not showing much sign of battery efficiency. There's only one advertised battery life, and that's the 5 hours of playback time with the earbuds and 15 hours more with the case. And this is advertised with ANC on, and without ANC the number gets slightly higher at about 6 hours and 18 hours with the case. With most earbuds with this chipset, you're seeing roughly around 10 hours, 12 hours, even 15 hours of playback time, so just something to take note of. Charging the earbuds and a case up from empty will take about 2.5 hours. So both the Air and the Air Plus is rocking the same flagship Qualcomm QCC3046 chipset, which supports Bluetooth 5.2, and both of these earbuds supports aptX, AAC and SBC. But only the Air Plus comes supported with aptX Adaptive, so that's a third difference between these earbuds. Both of these earbuds come supported with IP45 dust and water resistant, which is pretty good for an ANC earbuds, so you're pretty much protected from most water action and sweat, just don't bring them swimming. These earbuds also comes with Qualcomm's True Wireless Stereo Plus for seamless switching between left and right earbuds. However, because the Air Plus have the built-in sensor, your music will temporarily pause, but I noticed if you're fast enough when putting it one side back into the case, the music doesn't pause. Lastly, there is no multi-point connectivity on these earbuds. So Tronsmart makes their app really simple to use and comes in a 3-page affair, so it's easy for you to navigate around. The home page will show you the battery percentage of both the left and right earbuds, so if you click on the left and right, you can see their battery percentage. And I do notice that the picture doesn't change based on the color of the earbuds that you have. So here I have the white color Apollo Air, but the picture still shows a black one. And below that, you can quickly toggle between ANC on, ANC off, or ambient mode, so very simple there. And at the second page itself, this is where you can choose the different EQ settings available for the earbuds, and you get a total of 8 different presets EQs here, and they are pretty good EQs. However, there are no options for you to customize them if you want. All you get to do is choose between the different equalizers, and that's about it. And on the third page, this is where you get to remap your earbuds control, and you get to remap them to any controls that you want. And I think the one that comes original with these earbuds are pretty good. So if you look through it, these are the original ones that come in, and they control everything from volume control, play or pause, ANC trigger, voice assistant, and next and previous track. So I think this is a very comprehensive and very good control scheme. So I think the original is already very good. And lastly, if you click at the 3 dots at the top right here, you will see the information about your earbuds, what is the latest version, and you can also update the firmware if there's a new firmware. So that's basically all of the controls you get with the Tronsmart app. So ANC performance of both the Air and the Air Plus is the same, and they both use the same hybrid ANC technology with feed-forward and feedback ANC to achieve about -35 decibels of ANC. In a very quiet room, putting this on feels like the feeling when you close yourself inside a car, and once you get that seal, they perform really nicely. I think Tronsmart's algorithm for ANC is pretty good, since the Apollo Bolt and the Apollo Q10 both have admirable ANC performance. For low humming noises, these do a great job cutting them down, and I only get a very small hint of wind noise with my fan, and with music most of it is drowned out. With chatters and the typing on a mechanical keyboard, they are still very present but lowered in volume, but again with music most of it should go away. So comparing it to other ANC earbuds, I would say the Apollo Air and Air Plus scores about 75%, where the Bose QC earbuds about 90%, and the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pro scores an impressive 85%. The TWS NB2 Pro that we've looked at previously scores about 80%. Comparing them to some of those around this price range, the Soundpeats T2 gets about 75%, and the Tronsmart Apollo Bolt scores 70%, which is the same as the Realme Buds Air 2 that we've previously checked out. So Tronsmart audio quality is very good across their range of products, and they are all very high quality and have plenty of dynamic range for each frequency in the band. I don't know if the aptX Adaptive makes any difference, because when I swap between the Air and Air Plus mid-song, I can totally hear better details, louder and more dynamic sound with the Air Plus. It could be a placebo effect, but I honestly think that the Air Plus sounds better. I think for the most part, listening to Spotify, you're not going to get a whole lot of difference between the two, but with Tidal, I do hear a significant difference between the two, which is kind of nice. And they both run a 10mm graphene driver, which is large and nice. Don't get me wrong, both of these earbuds sounds really good, and I just kind of think that the Air Plus has an edge over the Air. Clarity is very present, with the vocal sounds very forward, and with that you're also getting very good separation and clarity with instruments, mids and highs. Bass is definitely very thumpy, and they sound very satisfying if you like heavy bass, and if you switch the EQ to deep bass, and you're gonna get a much warmer tone. Overall sound quality is pretty nice with these earbuds. So this is a test to see if the Tronsmart Apollo Air Plus is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear the difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background. This is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So this is a test to see if the Tronsmart Apollo Air is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear the difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background. This is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So latency on these earbuds is good with movies and videos, but I think like the Qualcomm's 5.2 chipset doesn't quite live up to the latency performance of a truly low latency wireless earbud. So you still will expect some delays when gaming. Granted, these aren't built as gaming earbuds, so I still think nothing beats wired at the moment. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with the offerings from Tronsmart. So just to summarize the difference, if you don't need aptX adaptive, wireless charging and in-ear detection, and if you can live without all of those, I would recommend you to save some money and stick with the Air. And if you want all of the bells and whistles, get the Air Plus. And don't forget to join the giveaway to win yourself one of these Apollo Air. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.